It's cute at least. Yeah, we're gonna play chapters 1 and 2 demo. Oh my god. Okay. So this is gonna be a long one. Before you head out on this adventure, I want to offer you the chance to review the Hayseed Knight's content warnings. You'd rather do without them, feel free to start the game. We might not be playing this. Tell me about the content warnings. While Hayseed Knight is overall an optimistic, if pointed by comedy by a Spanish disabled non-binary trans man. While Hayseed Knight is an overall and optimistic, if pointed by a comedy by special disabled non-binary trans man about a ragtag bunch of disabled queer misfits overcoming adversity to understand each other's plights better, the characters face issues that I thought every fantasy setting had to duplicate back when I started writing in 2017. Go on. Racism, homophobia, ableism, classism are all interwoven into the plot, filtered under a layer of made-up speak and anthropomorphic anatomy. These issues don't just go unchallenged, however, both in frame and dialogue. Fantasy racism is still racism. If I can't excise it from the story, the least I can do is not make light of it. Oh, okay. Though its tone may be cynical at times, the story never revels in tragedy or preaching. I'm committed to making sure that every topic is dealt with the seriousness it deserves while minimizing the damage they could ever cause. To this end, I work with sensitivity consultants on every step of the script, doing my best to gather as many perspectives as I can so that feedback they provide doesn't end up becoming band-aids over gaping wounds. Writing the Hayseed Knight helped me become a better person. It let me meet so many people that pointed out ways which I failed to be kind to others, and where I was only seeing life through my own perspective, thinking of myself. I hope you'll find something good too. Thank you for picking up my game. Love, Maxie. But hey, I honestly thought the content warning was hey, we're gonna be showing some really naughty things in here that are not advertiser friendly.
I don't know. I guess some people have different priorities.
Although at the same time, I don't even know what's advertiser friendly anymore because you can check a chapter by chapter detailed list of content warnings with spoilers going to the accessibility menu and the options. Okay. It kept saying, play my game. Kept saying, play my game, play my game, play my game. This version includes a fully functional demo of chapters 1 and 2, about 2 hours and a half of gameplay. As of version 8, the full version, 5 chapters, 20 hours of gameplay on average. Can be purchased legally on the Steam store page.
That is always good to know.
Really throwing it out there. So I don't have to say it. Oh, right. For the viewers, this is called the Hayseed Knight, if you didn't figure that out already.
Holy horns! What's with this place? It's ancient. Are you sure we're allowed to be here?
You're allowed to be anywhere. You're allowed to be anywhere as long as no one finds you. Oh god, I have to read. Sneaking through forgotten cracks in a wall is not as easy as it once was. I still managed to push my head and my staff in somehow without wrecking the wall any further. Today's a mess, and the last thing I'd want is the whole city knowing that I'm back to my nonsense. Namely, helping fawns trespass into abandoned temples in pursuit of fixing the written lies that pass as history these days. Ooh. I'm too old for this rubbish. I catch a glimpse of Lynn's expression as I push my scarf over my face again. My newest headache looks entirely unconvinced by my logic. Look, we're already here and you're going to need all the help you can get, kid. I don't have time to explain every single little thing to you. This is the narrator talking. And like half the things that this narrator has said already is me when I'm playing a Pokemon game to an NPC, and just my reaction to an NPC. If said kid still has any qualms left about following me here, she has the rare decency not to voice them. I mean, this whole ordeal is her fault in a very roundabout sort of way. Still, her fault nonetheless. This narrator is me while playing a Pokemon game. Just like, I have to help these people. I just wanted to go to the gym and get my badge.
Can never be that simple, can it?
No, you gotta help the NPC. It's anyone's but mine, at least. I didn't come all the way back to the city to do charity for his descendants. I just wanted to find that dumbass's grave and clean up a little or leave some incense or something. Not this. I wasn't looking to hear legends about any so-called Knight of the Upper Field. I know the books in this library won't say a word about him, but I had to come back to this place anyway. The unlikely possibility of finding a trace of his existence among the broken tablets and burnt codices was far too compelling to ignore. Here I am, still following in his footsteps, like the few unlucky scripts that time and the thieves spared, frozen in their shelves as they await the return of someone who will understand them. We have a lot in common, this library and I. The kid's eyes opened a fraction wider, and I only managed to narrowly avoid the incoming onslaught of questions. Here, ink, paper, you can write, right?
Of course! You're talking to the fastest!
Shut it! I could ask it us. Okay.
Sheesh, you're really adding some flavor to my name, huh? Where did all that salt come from? Or could that be the sweetness of an old flame leaving such a bitter aftertaste?
You're reminding me of what's her face from Hasamo, and I'm like, no, please. Ew, no, don't do that. Makes you sound like your mother. I mean, her mother. Or her great-great-great-grandmother. I can't believe the story is all derailed this much. How long have I been gone?
I can't even start to guess if you won't tell me how old you are.
I haven't really been keeping track of the time.
Let me screen share. I can screen share.
Oh yeah, let me see.
Hayseed night. I'm entirely too old to care about something as dumb as numbers.
Well, gee,
The
I'm starting
narrator
to
was
see
saying
why
all
you
this?
wanted
Yeah.
to hear. Do you have a name, or are you too cool for letters too?
Yeah, I'm too cool for letters. My name would only doom this project. You will be me, and I will be nothing more than the space between words.
What a droll way to say you want me getting lynched for this.
I can still keep the story to myself and tell you to get lost, kid.
But you won't, because after hearing my name, you realize I'm the chosen gazelle that legend of old prophesied would tell the true story of the night, right?
Damn. It was like- Why do I feel like the narrator's next line is like, God damn it.
I could use a little encouragement here, not gonna lie.
Earn it! Listen, Lynn. I don't believe in chosen ones. And I certainly don't know what the truth is. I doubt Adder himself ever knew. But I'm going to tell you the story I know. I will tell it once, and I will probably tell it wrong since I can barely remember it anymore. Yeah, that's for all of us. But even so, anything I say will be 1,000 times more accurate than any of the odes this witless bunch of fuck doodles have been singing through the ages. This may be Adder's punishment for lying his way into history, but I still can't let the name of a friend be smeared like that. So what I mean to say is that I will skewer you if you interrupt me and make me forget something. I like this narrator. I like this narrator.
There.
She finally shuts up for a moment, though I know the silence won't last. Right. Good. I guess I should put my own thoughts in order before we begin. His story started back when he left his village No, that would be too long. His story starts when he became a knight and... No, that defeats the point. I guess his story starts with me. Could allow myself that much merit, right?
Who are you again?
I'm the one who tells the story. You write. Okay. All right. Here we go. Chapter 1. Dang! What better way to start a story than when things are about to go south? Or the fickle queen.
Adder. Hey, lad. Do we have to go through this every single fuck?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Is the narrator yacht? Say, is the narrator this dude over here? They have the same hat or a similar hat. I don't know.
I don't feel like they would do that, but plus I don't know anything about this visual novel.
I didn't know it was a visual novel. Being perfectly honest, I jumped in and I thought I was like, okay, it's gonna be story-driven adventure platformer thing.
Well, if it's gonna already break the fourth wall like immediately, then well, I guess you shouldn't hold your breath for anything.
A beast.
Adder's entry unlocked. Goff's entry unlocked. Although this could be like Final Fantasy Tactics, where the story is told from essentially a dead man's perspective.
I saw a beast.
Way to call me an eyesore.
I'm telling you, I saw a beast.
Right.
This is a very unique art style, though.
Look, I'm not drunk enough for this, so good.
This ain't no time to sleep. The beast may be gone, but the Macador is still out there. The forest out there has come to find me.
Can you stop screaming like an idiot and use your brain for a second?
I knew they'd get to the city one day.
This would be the perfect time to slap him and have him and have him regain some common sense.
We gotta tail everyone!
There are no damn trees around you, dimwit!
A long shust followed right after, or what we'll go with, since the words their dear neighbors used were too colorful to be reproduced.
Oh, then what did you holler for, Mr. Bard? The sun ain't up yet. If you don't quit your whining, we're gonna get a beating.
Says you, the buck who hath been delighting mine ears with his pitiful wailing all night long.
Say what?
You've been talking in your sleep again.
Oh, okay. Choice driven. Not my fault, but the beast. Sorry. But the beast.
That was no dream, all right. Saw the thing with my one eye. Got its face right in front of mine, and it was looking at me like it wanted to eat me.
Are you sure that wasn't Dana?
Say what?
I mean, she can be very aggressive. I wouldn't be too surprised if one night...
Wait, what are you suggesting?
You think Boss is trying to eat me?
O fairest in the kingdom, what hast thou seen in this dull head?
Wait. Fair? Fair. Fair? Oh, 3.
Don't.
The fair!
I swear to Bite, kid, if you keep screaming, I'm going to kill you.
Not if they get to me first!
And so Adder's heavy hooves stomped the ground with the force of the stampede as he sprinted away, making Yoff regret every decision that led him to suffering this torment.
Glad we sorted that out.
Wide awake now and running as fast as his comely hooves would let him, Adder set off towards the beating heart of the city, the Salk. What? Welcome to the encyclopedia. If you want to learn all about the characters in the world they live in, make sure to come back often. If you ever find yourself overwhelmed by all the info, don't worry. You'll learn all the important concepts as you play through the story itself. Though, if you want a crash course ahead of time, I recommend reading the topics on species and lore and checking out locations. Maybe if I play the actual game. When one speaks of the Salk in Illyrium, they mean exactly one place, located inside the walls of the old Medina. Illyrium's central Salk is the greatest economic. Okay, so a market.
Sure, a lot of words.
It's about it. Well, right now it's almost. Well, it's not as. It's probably even more entries than what the heck's it called? God, I love it, and I can't think of the name. Such is my memory. The one with the cats.
Nekojishi?
Yes, that one. Thank you. About as many entries as Nekojishi.
I eventually got the hang of it, but it did take a while.
Well, a whole year had come and gone since he'd first set foot on the streets of the Slander District, the most infamous slums of the capital. A place so heinous that walking there alone at night was considered a suicide attempt. A place where you were in your right to keep a house if you could outlast its previous owner. Where he once felt like a poor fawn fearing for his life, now he felt like a poor deer fearing for his life. But at least he actually knew his way around after such a long time avoiding brigands. He had no time to spare worrying about trivial matters such as being robbed, stabbed, for he knew fully well that he was to meet his destiny.
The patron's gonna skin me alive!
Not sure if he's meeting his destiny. A destiny which most likely didn't really include being flayed by his dearest employer. Though we can't rule out the possibility of his direct superior whacking him in the head for oversleeping on such an important date.
What if she hates me now? Then patron won't have no problem kicking me out. He'll kick me out and keep my skin as a payment.
But he kicked you out though. But he'll kick you out though. like he won't be able to take the skin because he kicked you out.
Nah, that's dumb. But he'll kill me anyway. Oh crap, 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 crap.
So immersed was he in the fatalistic thoughts invading his head that his brain, which was, by all accounts, mostly made up of sawdust, didn't pay any mind to the path his hooves were following. Well, that's a way to say crap. And so, as to be expected, from someone not heeding the wise advice, look where you're going, he soon met his first obstacle in his way to the plaza. A wall. Dang. I shouldn't pick on him. He does have only one eye.
Oh dear.
In any other place, that soft chuckle would have meant that Adder wouldn't have the benefit of living with his failures alone. In the slums, it could mean that he wouldn't have the benefit of living at all.
That was almost impressive. I truly thought that you were going to run straight through that wall for a moment.
The voice got closer by the second, followed by a strangely harmonic tinkling. A melody that danced in his ears and paralyzed his mind, rendering him frozen in the spot at the thought of an incoming murderous lady. Adder shut his one remaining eye and held his breath deeply, knowing that it would be his last. Not dead yet. Still not dead. How come he was still alive? That's just rude. God. Between his blurry sight of the obfuscating darkness, Adder could barely discern the silhouette standing right in front of him. He should have run and screamed and begged for his life, but instead, he hesitated long enough for a few stray sun rays to wander among the rundown houses, finally casting light upon his foe.
Whoa.
Again, this is a very unique art style. The line work and all that.
It looks really nice. Also, the voice acting's like pretty decently good, actually.
Yeah.
For your information, everyone already thinks that Rose are thick-skulled. We don't need another martyr for the cause.
Dang. A plump gazelle dressed in exquisite silks watched over him, sole witness to his downfall. She smiled at him with the ease of one who is wealthy enough to be a local wherever they go.
Are you okay?
Suddenly, unequipped to offer a coherent reply, Adder stared in stunned silence. His delayed reaction was nothing short of concerning, given the circumstances, but the new bump on his head was not to blame for it. Despite all preconceptions screaming otherwise in his mind, this gazelle didn't appear to be hostile, murderous, or even the slightest bit interested in bringing about his death. In fact, the only demise that seemed imminent was hers.
What? Are you okay? What are you doing out and about in a place like this, ma'am? You lost or something?
In a way, I suppose. I'm hiding.
And here I am hollering down the street without a care in the world. I'm so sorry. I'll leave you be.
No need. I'm not in immediate danger, and I fully intend to be found. It is a matter of principle. I guess what I intend to be is a nuisance.
So you're playing some kind of rich gal hide and seek.
Does that lower your opinion of me much?
I mean, I ain't got much of an opinion of you yet. An impression at most.
You've definitely made one.
The girl turned the curve of her horns towards the adder-shaped indentation in the wall. She returned with a smirk which only served to crease Adder's brow.
You ain't no coward, that's for sure. You gotta have a lot of gall or a lot of empty room in your head to go slumming it in a place like this.
You're one to talk.
Who, me? No, of course not. I ain't want to talk to reckless moneybags who risk their one life dawdling and slander, chewing the rag with boneheads who fly straight into walls. Except I am, because that's what they call sarcasm in these parts.
Oh, God. Where do
I couldn't tell.
See? That's what I'm talking about. You can't survive out here if you don't know that much, ma'am. I know y'all better sorts like playing with fire,
But he could hardly bear the thought of going on his merry way and letting a young lady become a ransom note, not even when his job, was on the line.
y'all got space for one more player?
You want us to hide together? Wouldn't that be reckless of me?
Good question. I wouldn't trust myself if I were a full-time slum dweller, but I'm a temporary slum dweller. An honorary slum dweller, if you will. You could trust me
I
for
really
about
like the
10
design of
minutes.
Adder.
They laughed together under their breath like old friends sharing a secret.
I don't know about safe, but I promise you won't be bored.
I would enjoy that.
In a lot of ways, this starts out as most RPGs I've played. Random girl, run into random girl, help out random girl, trouble's about to start.
It's a deal then. You're in luck today, ma'am. You get a hiding partner, a meat shield, and a tour guide for the unbeatable price of nothing at all. Please stay close to the coward by your side and keep your wits about. Down danger alleys we go.
Adder said this with his chin up and a full chest, for anything else would have had him slapping his own snout, wondering what in the name of Hatso was he getting himself into this time. Adder's anxieties were ample, unwholesome, and they tended to grow in absence of dialogue. Few minutes stuck in a narrow staircase next to the wistful-looking girl, and he was already teaming with them. It occurred to him now that his meager wits were starting to rearrange after getting so terribly scrambled that running into a wall and ditching his job were potentially the least fatal of his long string of poor decisions.
So, if it ain't prying too much, course, who are we hiding from again?
Oh, no one important. You'll know when you see them.
Oh boy.
Right, gotcha.
Adder didn't dare spare a single look in the direction of his rather nonchalant company. He couldn't afford that sort of stress in his life. Our illiterate protagonist hardly knew what a book was or why it was generally poor manners to judge one by its cover. But he had already started to workshop the idea that the quality of one's clothes didn't necessarily reflect one's station in life. He didn't want to assume, of course, but the horned lady by his side could have easily been a thief dressing up on her way back from Remark's house. Adder was pretty sure that this was not the case, but what if? What if it was? What then? He get gored to death, that's what. The boys sidled one eye discreetly towards their comparatively large, sharp-coiled black horns, hoping to find them a safe distance away from his face and all his fears. Fears that weren't eased by the liberty with which he found her inches away from his shoulder, gawking at his own antlers. God. Oh. You just realize how deep you're in it now?
You're gonna make him shorter if you keep staring like that, ma'am.
Oh, sorry. Am I making you self-conscious? I was just trying to get a better look at your eye patch.
That ain't much better, you know?
Where would you have me look?
I don't know.
Anywhere but me.
That's
Fine company you'll make then.
I thought we were supposed to be hiding.
And yet, I'd swear that I'd set out to find you.
what? Our favorite deer didn't know what to make of this sentence. She wouldn't grant him the time to digest it either.
The round will be over before we know it. Let me use my one chance to look at you.
I don't know. I kind of woke up too early, and I didn't have time to wash my face very well, and I don't really like being looked at, and I got a lot to get back to, and...
So you were in a rush. Am I keeping you?
Her expression morphed into an affected pout, an atrocious turn of events. Truth is, Adder wasn't going to be just late for work anymore. He'd be double late. Well, most jobs these days will just say don't bother coming in at this point. Like you, like, well, there's no point in you coming in. Just stay home. Assuming you would call in anyway.
Now I got places to be, yeah? But you can keep me all you like. I mean, what's the matter at this point? May as well save myself the trip back home. Chances are I'm already fired.
What kind of job you got? Lady raised a single eyebrow. It was sharp enough to stab Adder into common sense.
And you'd rather not cast the die.
Never been one to gamble.
I'm much the same as you. Metaphorically, that is. I do have a job to keep me busy.
Hey, I do too. I got like 15, in fact. I'm a farmer by birth, a smith apprentice by trade, a fighter by chance, a water seller by day, a rivet peddler by night, a beggar when necessity strikes.
Mercenary then? A mercenary with no job? That's what that falls. I think that's what that falls under.
Newly unemployed by choice.
Dang.
If you want me to get, you can just say that, ma'am.
I hold nothing but your best interests at heart.
Well, that makes two of us. What do you call that situation?
Unbelievable.
The gazelle turned her face briskly away towards the wall surrounding the market in the distance. Her walls seemed just as tall. Now Adder wasn't exactly what we could call smooth, suave, anything less than gritty, really. But even he knew that the conversation wasn't going right, left, or anywhere he wanted it to go. He fully realized that he was being led by the nose by some pretty lady who hadn't even asked him to stay. He could have just walked off right then and lived a life none the wiser to the trouble that would come.
Oh, you know, on second thought, what the hey? Look all you want. You got yourself a pass to the main event.
Oh boy. Huh?
Come and see, you bold. All the ways deer can grow wrong. Feast your eyes on the terror from Chantere, the error of nature.
I'm glad I ain't got to say that.
Shovel hands.
I would not have got Janjere. I don't even know if I said that right. From this.
I really have no guesses on how you would pronounce that, honestly.
The error of nature and long, the error of nature and long neck shovel hands. Adam made a little pirouette and as he fell head first down the stairs. That was thankfully enough to earn him another smile.
I don't suppose you're an acrobat.
I'm the whole circus act, ma'am.
Hatter wiggled one of his gigantic hands up in the air for her to inspect, trying to provide a solid argument for his thesis.
What are those?
He felt a nice friendly grip on his hand, kindly pulling him up from the ground. And before he knew it, he found himself face to hand with the lady upstairs. She was eyeing him up and down, inspecting his hands in the way one would study an ancient carving.
My hands?
Yeah, you do have some big hands, dude.
Were you born with them? How much weight can you lift? Can you use tools at all? How do you put on shirts? What's wrong with your neck? Is that a hood or a scarf?
I don't know why. I always love those, like, the design of, like, their hands, like, they're just, like, really big hands and small, thin arms. I don't know. I always thought it looked really cute.
I was like,
Yeah, she makes some good points.
I thought it was just character design. I was like, eh.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna question it, but
Then it's like, oh, it's a thing. It bears mentioning that at this point in his life, Anna had only been granted the honor of holding hands with two women, his mother and his boss. Both were rough and weathered by years of work, and both could beat him in an arm wrestling given the occasion. Now I want to see what his mom looks like. I want to see what his mom and his boss look like. Finely filed fingers gently wrapped around his arm were a complete novelty. Even if their owner was a...
So?
I'm sorry, ma'am. What was the question?
You! What are you supposed to be?
I was actually wondering that, but I just assumed he was like some like kangaroo or something. I really had no idea.
I got this question a ton of times in RP. Like, what are you supposed to be? I'm a mole. Oh, really? And I actually had someone assume I had to look up the comment on YouTube. Assume I was some sort of thing from some TV show. Some old TV show that I've never heard of. It's under my Knights College comments. I know that much. That's as much as I know. Now I'm looking it up right now. I have to look it up right now. I have to figure it out where they asked it. I don't. Is it? Oh God, I'm looking it up. Comment. Yep. God, I'm trying. I'm like, now I'm like so focused. Oh God. Oh yeah, here it is. Is that a sketskis? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Sketskis? Something from some show called The Dark Crystal. Some creature, and I'm like, what?
Really old show. That honestly, I know about it, but I've never watched it myself.
Oh, it's by Jim Henson.
No, like I'm familiar with it. I've just never watched it.
No, I was just like, okay, like I know the Arthur. Well, I know the Arthur is Jim Henson, because that's Muppets and whatnot. But I'm like, what the heck is this guess? Guesses. They asked me, was that what I'm supposed to be in the thumbnail? Because my thumbnail for Knights College sucks. Yeah.
It's been a while since I'd seen it. I can't remember. I don't even know what Skepsis is, though.
Like some bird thing from the looks of it. Okay. No. I'm no one.
Oh, well, I'm just your average run-of-the-mill prairie buck, ma'am. Just, my mother gave me shovels for hands and a gourd for a neck. They're better for work in the fields.
I don't
Prairie
believe you.
bug?
Huh? Which part?
None. I mean, you? A farmer?
Look, he can be a farmer. Anybody can be a farmer.
Yeah, but honestly, he doesn't look like one at all.
Something in the way she said that felt off. Adder couldn't quite put his finger on it, but she sounded somewhat disappointed.
What did you make me in your head?
She mumbled something inaudible.
What's that, ma'am? Get back to work and move on with your life?
I said you don't look like a farmhand.
Honestly, he could pass for a farmhand. He could pass for a farmhand.
Because of the eye patch?
Eye patch builds character, man. I don't know. I can't think of a one-eyed farmer, but dude, that would be that would be badass.
It'd be cool, but I don't know how possible that would be.
Like that definitely sounds in the RPG area. Like you run the farm, you've been running it for years. You lost your eye to an accident that you don't talk about until this one cutscene pops up, and it's not what you thought it was.
It's not the eye patch.
It's not the eye patch.
I'll have you know
I kinda
I'm
get
the
cheese
image
like
of
that, though.
farmarity, ma'am. Or at least I was. See, I used to be all big and strong, but then I came to the city and what do you know? Food ain't so easy to come by. I was so hungry that I'd even eat the rocks in the street.
Uh-oh. Please tell me you're not kidding about that last bit.
You really said please stay psych right now.
Like, I mean, you never know what these, like, please tell me you weren't serious about the rocks part.
I mean,
I got
I'm not
bit
gonna
hungry
lie,
one
he
night.
seemed like the sort
And
of
another.
person to be a
I
street
keep on
rat.
starving till I end up 2 meals short of turning into a walking pile of bones. Except for my hands. They just won't get. And I'm getting real tired of size jokes, let me tell you.
Oh, so you essentially had muscle, and obviously due to not being able to eat, muscles had to go, and you just got left with the hands.
Oops.
How big are you? How big did you used to be then? Dude. Like, no, I'm trying to imagine it. Like, I'm trying to imagine the muscle size with those arms. I'm like, damn, how big was he? Uh,
Take their envy for what it is. A sincere compliment.
You think they're jealous of my hands?
The lady was just polite enough not to reply to this question. Instead, her gaze returned to the vastness of the city ahead and the million souls inhabiting it.
What took you so far from the fields, Mr. Farmer?
The works of fate, as Mr. Bard would say.
More like the woes of fate, seeing you. All the good a farmer's hands will do you an heirloom.
Very true. I could see that. A farmer coming to the city and then like, oh, well, we don't really have a use for a farmer.
Hey, they got their uses. I'm the local champion in fly swatting 3 years in a row, and I've only been here 1. I could do a handstand like it's nobody's business. I'm a master at cartwheels to boot. And not to brag, but I ain't half a bad climber either.
Roll with it.
Can you really do a cartwheel?
Darn right I can.
Prove it.
Oh. No, not the call out.
Oh,
Yeah, I kind of want
you
to
want me to
see.
show you a good time, huh? Now you done it, ma'am. You've insulted me. If we were anywhere else, I'd show you cartwheels right now.
Uh-oh. Convenient. Convenient. The lady put a hand on her face, desperately trying to stifle a laugh for a joke that definitely went right over Adder's head. He simply walked back downstairs, trying to make some space for the following demonstration. Oh, he's actually going to do it.
I guess there ain't no harm in giving you some pointers at least. The gist of it is, imagine a line right in front of you. Don't go turning just yet. Easy mistake. Raise your arms over the top of your head like this. Put one leg ahead, and then...
Look, if you can do a cartwheel, that's more than me. Adder lunged forward, a succession of hands and legs floating across the pavement with practiced ease. Oh, wow. He leaped and jumped and bounced under the shocked stare of the red-headed woman in front of him. Her logic started to lag behind a few seconds ago, slowed down by the challenge of trying to understand how she managed to talk to a slum dweller into giving her a practical lesson in acrobatics. Like, he actually did it. All right. Once she caught up with the situation at last, the deer's athleticism was rewarded with a joyful, hearty laughter on her part, making Adder chuckle nervously alongside her.
Deer? He's a deer?
Yeah, he does kind of look like a deer. Not looking at it.
I don't know, the big old hands kind of like break my immersion of him being a deer.
Like the head kind of makes me say a deer.
I thought it would have been like a badger or something.
Like the head kind of makes me say it's a deer. Now that I'm looking at him, and it's like,
Bravo.
oh, I meant to click encyclopedia.
That was quite the show. I have a feeling, alas, that I don't have the right proportions to do it like you.
I don't think it's about proportions, to be honest, but because I can't do a cartwheel. Hey, do you have character images? I'm guessing that's concept art. Okay, here, not so much like a deer, except for maybe around the feet and the head. In this concept?
I mean, I feel like the only thing really giving it away are the... Because otherwise the body shape would have never told me deer. I guess the hooves kind of give it away a bit.
Like the hooves,
Although the
yeah.
hooves kind of give me more reindeer than regular deer, which I guess still counts, so...
Like, okay.
Yeah, sorry. I can't really tell how any of this works with average-sized hands, or...
Oh, so you can do it because you got big hands. I mean, I probably could do it if I had some training. To be honest. I just... Horns like those was the thought Adder barely managed to bite down. She didn't seem to notice his faux pas, and if she did, she didn't mind. And then looked like she was looking at him with new eyes.
You weren't always this athletic, were you?
Yeah, I think his antlers got cut off. Maybe in an accident?
Kinda? I mean, I'm all fingers, but I was positively around before I came to the city, and I still cartwheeled the hours away in the hills all the same.
When did you move here?
Just last year.
And how many eyes did you have then?
5, I
What?
think.
Oh, jeez.
Just the one, ma'am.
All right. Adder had no clue what prompted such a personality change in his conversation partner, but he definitely had a few thoughts about it. All of them abandoned their priority spot inside Adder's brain when the gazelle cupped his sunken face in her hands. Oh. Oh! Yeah, that's,
It's you! It really is you, isn't it? The loudmouth one-eyed chub! Just so much more... emaciated. Oh,
That's a word.
How could you let this happen to yourself?
He was suddenly brought to the present by the realization of how close her blue eyes were to his own.
Excuse me, hello, do you mind? I feel very strongly about having strangers' hands within stabbing distance.
Excuse me, hello, do you mind? Hello, do you mind? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh. God, I need that. I need that at like I just need a clip of that. I need to clip that. Excuse me, the hell are you that mind?
But I'm not a stranger. It's me. Don't tell me you've forgotten me.
Oh, what? Joff had learned Adder multiple times about the dangers of the "it's me" scams, but he was pretty tempted to fall into this one.
Ma'am, I think our 10 minutes are up. I don't know what you're selling, but I ain't gonna buy it.
Come on. Don't you remember that night on the bridge under Hirob's statue? With the guards laughing at you?
It's like one night out of many.
You didn't hit your head that hard, did you?
I bet those guards had one haystack of a night laughing at some poor buck, but I'm pretty darn sure that wasn't me. I'd remember you. Trust me.
In other circumstances, perhaps. But I suppose a year would be far too long regardless.
I mean, you kind of do stand out though, unless you were dressed differently back then.
I feel like people stand out a lot less whenever everyone stands out.
Oh well, that only leaves one way to find out.
You're gonna go for the eye patch, aren't you? Cryptic woman bit her lip just long enough to make Adder lose his need to understand the situation anymore.
Come closer.
Oh dear. Who, me? Almost asked the deer. Yet there was no one else hiding in the midst of dawn.
I said, come closer.
Oh, God. Oh, shh. This is the chance to run.
All right then, here I come.
I said this is the chance to run.
That's it. Come on. Don't make me walk over there.
You still have a chance to run.
Boop. That's close enough.
She slipped right under Ada's arm uninvited, but not unwelcomed.
Now, if you could get on your knees,
Excuse me?
You know what? Maybe you should see a doctor after all.
He's shaking, like, oh God.
He has blood.
Joseph, there you are!
Uh-oh.
Now, seriously?
In less than a blink of an eye, the gazelle's smile was back to her face. She turned to face the voice in the distance. It belonged to a doe in similarly flashy clothing, hurriedly stomping her way towards. Joseph, apparently.
You called?
We've been looking everywhere for you!
He just sneaks off screen.
And so you found me. Congratulations. Now, if you don't mind...
Miss Rochelle's had us searching for hours! She wants you back immediately!
Well, I'm kind of busy, so... Would you be so kind to go tell her to find someone else to bother while I catch up with my friend here?
The fair's about to start! Head back already or you'll get us all in trouble!
The red-haired woman held her breath for what felt like an eternity. The entire world seemed to slow down to match the pace, afraid of moving another second forward.
I'm sorry. Was that an order?
What? Miss Rochelle said...
And her name is some wench. Oh, jeez. Oh, come on.
Say, do you know what happened to the last wench who had the gall to order me around?
Oh, no. Oh, don't be that. Joseph's grin remained glued to her face, but her eyes narrowed down to a squint, sharpening her long eyelashes even further.
I don't...
Care to find out?
The doe, looking at her, stammered, color drained from her mien. After a few tense seconds, Joseph clapped her hands.
Oh, sorry. Was that too much? Don't make that face, honey. I'm just joking here.
You know, in certain situations, you'd probably be getting stabbed right now for that.
I'm not idle enough to begin picking fights with my sisters, don't you think?
Right.
Then that's settled. Let's go.
Joseph whipped her tail as she spun in the opposite direction, making the choir bells that hung from her hips announce her leave. Adder hadn't quite planned on sticking around so long, and he positively didn't mean to spy on anyone. He was just worried, of course, but now with good reason. The withdrawn gazelle that had so eagerly tried to convince him of their acquaintance had all but vanished, and the terrifying lady that took her place seemed to have forgotten all about him. Barren or not, Adder didn't have many chances to make new friends, especially in the upper echelon, to whom he owed a great deal of kindness when his dinner depended on it. He thought it wise, therefore, to introduce himself before this strange beauty left his life for good.
Wait!
Yes.
His call came out a little more desperate than he intended, and who could blame him? He had found himself petrified at the sight of her all over again. Her bright red hair curling into messy waves behind her neck, her horns shining in such deep reflective black, her long fluffy tail lazily wagging behind her, captured halfway through a step. What was a nobody like him doing talking to a woman like her? Why would she ever bother so much as to look back? Adder's heart skipped a beat, and once he realized so, he would have sooner had it stop beating altogether. No way! I wasn't looking at her, Adder yelled internally. Beads of sweat began falling from his temples as his face began even more flustered. There's no way Flustered as he was, barely registered the gazelle walking down the few steps that separated them. As if meaning to aggravate his inner turmoil, Joseph smiled one last time with a mischievous glint in her eyes.
worry. I haven't forgotten about you. It's your turn to find me next, handsome.
Oh, God. Adder was so many things. He was goofy, he was loud, he was a sass, he had a smile that could light up a whole town, he was a gigantic, and yet, if there was a thing he'd never call himself, it was no doubt handsome. I don't know.
He's really cute. I really like him.
I don't know. Yeah. After all, a buck's worth may as well be as large as his horns are, and his were, well, tiny, almost childlike. So that offhanded compliment, that mere insinuation that someone found him actually good looking, made his heart flutter. And by flutter, I mean it may as well have burst out of his chest right then. So for just 1 second, he forgot the lady in front of him was horned. For a moment, he forgot all the horrible things he's heard about gazelles and those who fancied them. His face turned red, his jaw came loose, but he had been able to articulate. He'd have found he'd completely forgotten the ability to talk. He still knew how to do one thing, though. Run. Screams of endless suffering. Wordless heartbreak. This time, his shame was stronger than the wall.
Wait, what? Stop right there. What was that last bit?
The bit about the wall or the gazelle? Oh, I see. Ruminants have always been so successful at living together as they're now. Wars, gods, horn shape, all the excuses to be different used to make a lot more sense to mortals back then. No, ruminants haven't been always been successful at living together. Excuse me. Different meaning. I should save just in case, because this might be chapter 1.
So wait, there's a game to this?
Yeah, well, I have been. They did throw options at me as responses here and there. So I imagine it branches off into multiple different paths.
No, I know that, but there's no way the knight would have thought something so awful.
Adder was a young, insecure stag at the time when every roe felt the need to deny having a single drop of Baran blood in their veins. Why would he think any different?
Why wouldn't he? That's the point, isn't it? That he was different from the rest. How can he believe any of that crap?
Because he lived in that time? I think I get where that's going. Discrimination runs rampant, you know? I mean, discrimination runs rampant now, but... How should I know? I never had anything against gazelles.
Sounds like you weren't a whole lot bothered by those who did, though.
You're right. I wasn't. I just thought there always had to be someone to punch down on, and I spent all my energy making sure that would never be me. Damn! that line is so much volume, right? That speaks so much volume right there. As you make sure that you're not the one that they pick on. That is a testament to a lot of my life there.
Yeah, me too.
Holy shit. That was the world as I saw it, and I never hoped it could be any different. Never wanted it to change. Well, never wanted it to change. Adder, though, I think he never meant to do that to anyone. I think he just hadn't realized that there was more to the world than the fears he had been raised with. He had to butt heads with more than one type of wall in his life. I could be wrong, of course. His understanding could have been yet another pretense. And he may have very well lied about wanting to fight with the rest of us until his very last breath. No, I'm sure he did grow to be a wise and kind man, Lynn. Much wiser and kinder than I ever was, at least. Neither of us would be here making excuses for that dumbass otherwise.
Well, I don't care about you, but he'd better rise up soon. I have high quality standards for my ancestors.
Come on now. You might want to tone down those standards. Just saying. I'm glad you do, kid. Now, where were we? It's been an hour. I should stop. Okay. Actually, no, that's a good stop. That's a good stopping point. Oh my god. Oh, I like this so far.
This game seems interesting so far.
I like it so far. Let me look at this encyclopedia real quick. Oh wow, that's him, huh? That's Kyo, huh?
So is everyone in this world like some sort of deer of some kind?
That's what I'm guessing, like somebody with horns. Because it doesn't look like anybody is...
Anything else?
Yeah. The Slander District, the Soft... The Kazor. If you enjoy this or any of my other videos, consider donating to my Patreon at patreon.com/bradry. There's also YouTube memberships, which is pretty much the same thing as Patreon, but it's through YouTube. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, as there will hopefully be more content like this and even better content in the future. See you guys later. And holy crap, when did this happen? What the? Why wasn't I notified? Special thanks to NHK463 for the YouTube membership. That happened way earlier this month before, and I didn't notice somehow. And to Balf Games 55318 for the donation. You guys are awesome. Thank you.